Hello and welcome to Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Grand Arena Championships. This is Season 12, Week 4, Round 2, the second to last round in this season. We are currently undefeated, and I'd like to keep it that way. This round, we are facing Eneth Arith. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, so we will start saying my opponent from now on. So let's take a look at the matchup. All right, on the hotbot, I have the majority of the green. Zooming in to the stats, you can see he is a good player. 431,000 lifetime banners, about 200 offensive wins short of mine, but more defends than I do. Doesn't go undersized very much and has less than half the clears. So this makes me think he goes heavy defense. Now that's important because he is not on SWGOH.GG, which I think is ridiculous. If you have 430,000 banners, you've done at least 100 GAC rounds. So why is it that even if you haven't quote unquote registered on SWGOH.GG, why can't they compile what your record is or like compile a profile for you? I think it's ridiculous because if he is looking online, he has a huge advantage knowing what I like to set versus me having to guess that he just goes heavy defense. Anyway, enough of a rant. Let's look at our rosters. I do have about a 200,000 GP advantage, although he has the higher top 80, top 65. I have a few more Zetas, and he actually outspeeds me on his top 80 by a tiny bit. I have one more G13 and two more G12s, but he has a lot more G11s than I do. I do have the advantage on mods across the board, and for relics, we are basically even. Let's look at his roster in game to see what we can see. He runs a 7-star negotiator in fleet, and when we look at his capital ships, he does not have the Malevolence, the Radis, or the Finalizer, so I'm not sure what he's going to be doing for ships. Looking at his roster, I did have to concentrate on this a little bit more in order to try to figure out what he's going to set since I can't look at his history. And what I've seen is that he does have a Relic 7 gas and a good clone team. He's got Vader, Palp, and Thrawn all relic. He's got a good Padme squad, along with a good Grievous team. He also has a good Darth Revan squad. And then a few other relics here and there like Wampa, like Crew, like Han Solo. So I went into this figuring that he was going to be setting a lot of his top teams on defense, so I saved a lot for offense. Let's take a look at the board and see what he's done. We've got about an hour and a half left in the attack phase, and you can see he has attacked. So let's see how he has done. So he was able to clear my Vader Palpatine, but took 2 tries on my JTR. That's surprising. In the back, it took him 2 tries to get through my Grievous with Watt, but he one-shot my Mon Mothma. Up top, he was able to one-shot Crew, one-shot Padme, and 2-shot my Newt with Nest. So he dropped 3 battles, and then here in the back, he got through my Thrawn with Houndstooth in 1, but couldn't beat my Millennium Falcon fleet, which makes me wonder if he kept his negotiator on defense. Now, defensively, he kept his Darth Revan and his Grievous team along with Geos down low. He has a Palpatine Vader squad and a Padme. While I did keep a lot for offense, I do have a little bit of a problem. So if he hid his gas team in the back, the only team I have that's going to beat that is my gas team. But I already need my gas team to beat Darth Revan. So I could beat his Darth Revan with mine, and I could beat his gas with mine. But that means I have to beat his Padme with something else, and I'm not sure that I can do that. So I'm going to gamble. Am I going to gamble? I don't know if I'm going to gamble. The plan is to gamble. The plan is to think that he kept his gas for offense. Is that a good guess? I don't know. Okay, if he's hid gas in back, I'm not going to be able to clear him if I take Darth Revan against Padme, because then I need to use my gas on his Darth Revan up top to get through ships. But As long as I'm more efficient, even if I can't clear his gas and thus don't get the full clear with that back zone, as long as I clear the rest of the board, I should win, because the ships are actually worth more than that back zone is. So I'm going to go ahead and commit to taking the risk that the gas is not in back. So let's give this a go and hope it works. Was able to get the shock on Kenobi, which is the most important part there. And now we'll go ahead and kill Anakin off. And now go after Padme. We got the fear up. And let's try and get a shock again on Kenobi. Didn't work. That's okay. Their two big damage dealers are out of there. We just need to finish up here. So they did get a couple counterattacks in. So 59. Alright, next we are going to take my CLS squad against his Palpatine Vader team. And we're going to go ahead and bring in Old Ben and Chupio. Chupio is going to get the guard, but that's okay. We're going to try and get rid of Palpatine right from the get-go. And then we'll start going after Darth Vader. I will be countering him pretty much at every different thing. Chupio's gone already. But I will get Vader out here really soon. Let's get some heals. And let's take out... Nihilus is way closer to death, so let's do that. And ouch, isolate on Chewie, that's a bummer. But okay. This is never going to be really a high banner win. Let's take out Scion and finish up with Traya. Thankfully, knowing that he's already dropped 3 battles gives me a lot of wiggle room. So 52 is pretty terrible banners, but the win is the win. And let's see what he has in back and hope it's not gas. Anything other than gas, I think I can probably clear. Oh yes, Ewoks and Karth. Alright, let me adjust and make sure I know what I'm using. I'll be right back. Alright, so I know what I'm doing. Let's go up top and see if we can get this full clear. We'll start with the Darth Revan, and I will take my gas. There's no point in undersizing or anything like that at this point. Like I said before, I'm already in Kyber. There aren't even any feats I need to do at this point. And since he has already dropped 3 battles, I can just go through and do my best to make sure I get the win. This generally is not a great banner win, but I can't remember the last time I lost to a Darth Revan using gas. Having said that, I'm sure this will be the time, right? Even if I lost all of my clones, I would still end up getting the win here. Skywalker will stand up and eventually just kill anybody else that's still left over. So there we go, 51, terrible banners, but a win. Moving on, we're going after this Grievous, and we got 2 teams to do it with, so we're going to start with the Night Sisters, and if that doesn't work, we will use Jedi Knight Revan, but we'll give this a shot first. Since the taunt's not up, start after B1, try and knock some stacks off early, and now we'll see if we can't get a stun. Oh, we're already marked onto good old Magna Guard. I'd like to get a stun on B2 if possible. And it's not possible. So we need to get some revives going so that we can get Daka's health built up as much as possible. We're gonna keep doing basics here. Everybody else keep getting spirit to come back and die. Oh, let's bring them back. I don't like it when there's 2 dead. 1 dead, great. 2 dead, not so much. And bring them back again. Looks like we got out B1. Oh, nobody's dead. I could be doing... don't have to be doing basics there. Get rid of the damage immunity. Get Plague out. Basic our way to victory, hopefully. Oh, only got one of them back. There, got the other one back. Now they're all gone. Bring them back again. Let's get a stun. Very nice. So, worked exactly the way it's supposed to. I've gotten to the point where it's not quite as stressful even, because I know what's supposed to happen. And a 55. 55. Alright. We've now got our bugs here. We will take in our Treya. Let's throw in Wampa. I'm not going to use them anywhere else, so why not? Nothing else, he's a punching bag to make sure everybody else stays alive. And calm their stuff down. Well, Wampa is definitely gonna get got here, I think. Can I get the brute out? Yep. Well, he'll do some work too, even. Very nice. Took Spy's big hit. Wampa's been the star of the show so far. And we got Spy out. What do we got left? Just Poggle? Just Poggle. Nice job, Wampa. So, super inefficient on these. I mean, my opponent did put out a pretty decent defense. It's just being able to get the one-shot full clear is what I was hoping for. What did he put out? He put his home one and a mace squad. So we'll go ahead with my negotiator versus home one, and then my malevolence versus that mace. So negotiator it is. I've been messing around with the Y-wing in the starting lineup. I like that, but I think I can undersize this. Yeah, let's do this. Let's put 5s in the lineup, and that way I can leave a couple spots empty. We just won't even bring a tank. I think that's the better move. I'm not really worried about this matchup. I don't see a Millennium Falcon unless he's using it as the using Millennium Falcon as a reinforcement. That would be a little odd, trying to catch people unaware, I guess. That seems like a weird strategy. It's possible, I guess. Let's get protection back over on Anakin. At this rate, he may not even get a reinforcement, though. So, it seems weird if that was a strategy. Let's get a big hit from Ahsoka. There we go. So it didn't even let him get a reinforcement out. Alright, next we have this squad, this Galactic Republic squad of his. And for this, I will definitely leave some people on the back burner. I will just bring Spy as my one reinforcement. Still only a 5-star malevolence, so gotta try and earn those banners back some way. What do we got? Rex, Clone Sergeant. Let's go with Rex. And it's gonna be. Let's get Buzz Droids on the Jedi Consular. just a matter of moments here, and have these guys cleaned up, I think. Well, let's get Jedi out first. And we'll force a taunt on both. So, actually, let's use the big hit over on Clone Sergeant. And we'll use the small hits on Jedi. He didn't get reinforcement out that time either. 63, that was very clean. So ships did well for me. We just have the 2 in the back. I'm already got the victory, and I haven't even taken these on yet. This Karth squad, we will go with, you know, let's play around. Since we have it, let's go ahead and try the end-all be-all special here. So we're gonna go with Aura lead, Sing lead, Bosk, Django, Grief, and Mando. And I'm pretty sure I outspeed him. So the idea is get the contract up as quick as you can. And then we call everybody to assist. And contract is up already. So let's see if we can get a stun off, I guess, and vaporize. And we'll go ahead and get Bosk's taunt up, so he'll take all the damage. And let's see if we can get rid of Karth. That, and as big a hit as she can handle. Still really low. Let's go ahead and heal. Oh, I don't have to be hitting her anymore anyway. Oh, Mando's gonna go down. No, Mando. Well, he'll come back. Fine. Well, it's not going to be the beautiful 60 banners that End-all manages every time, but fun nonetheless. If you outspeed the other team, it definitely gets out the Annihilate really quick. And versus these Ewoks, let's go for Jedi Knight Revan. Why not? I guess we could leave Hermit Yoda behind. I mean, we could just go. I mean, honestly, I think we could just go Jedi Knight Revan and Grandmaster Yoda, probably. But let's bring Bastila too. So we'll do that. We'll 3-man it. And hopefully not get embarrassed by the old Ewoks. There's that. Who's our next biggest threat, I guess? Wicket? I mean, threat is a relative term there, right? I mean, they got some attacks. It happens. Stolen a banner off me so far. Oh, I missed. Let's call Yoda. Get that banner back. 62. Very nice. Alright, so I was a bit worried because he wasn't on SWGOH.gg. Had to kind of guess, and I didn't score as well as I wanted to, just not very efficient, but I didn't need to be, knowing what he had already done. So there's our final 2106 versus 1796. I want to thank Anethereth for the battle, and I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time for the final round of Season 12.